Smiling at me.
Space is open to us now. We go into space.
I've been holding my action. It's time to go.
Welcome, everyone. We're the Dicks in the Dark, and Dungeon Dan just disappeared. I don't know why. As soon as we started, Dungeon Dan is gone. But anyway, we're the Dicks in the Dark, and this is our Dungeons and Dragons game, Up, and Away. If you're new here, subscribe. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, smash like. Hit like anyway. Like is good. It makes the number go up, and we like the number to go up. All the YouTube things, leave comments, all the stuff. Hello to our chat. Thanks, another Nate for being here. Country Fried Minis, BX Disciple. Anybody else who's hanging out, thank you for hanging out. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. Garrett, do you have a vibe for us?
For a vibe? I can give us a vibe. One of those.
Oh,
Hey,
whoa.
that's pretty good.
That's a high vibe. 66, man. Buffalo 66. All right, so Garrett, this is a little bit of a new format for Up, and Away. We haven't quite done this yet since we did the pre-stream and everything. But who are you playing today in Up, and Away?
Today I am playing Sid Almwat. He is essentially the king from Return the Slab from Courage the Cowardly Dog. He is the necromancer of the party.
Yeah, great episode.
Not the king, the pharaoh.
The pharaoh, yeah. Yes, courage, excellent. Well, that is good. Welcome back for another episode of Up, and Away, Garrett. Dungeon Dan.
Yo.
Back for Up, and Away. Who are you playing?
Father Guido Sarducci.
No.
Oh, wait, no. No, I'm playing...
Reginald Sinclair.
That's it. I'm playing Reginald Sinclair.
Maybe next week we actually might get back to that. But no. Who?
Actually, I have two characters in this game. Well, I have more characters than just two in this game, but the two characters I'm playing in this game are... Sister Mary and Fiona.
So that's your priest, your cleric.
That's my cleric
right.
And my thief type character.
Yes, okay. Got it.
Rogue.
Yeah. Thief in this game, though. This is Beck me, so it's a thief. Cleric and a thief. Really. Cameron.
Hello.
Hey, man.
I am playing Solus.
Yes, you are.
And he's a mystic.
Mystic, that's correct.
Kind of like a monk.
Kind of like a monk,
in
yes.
this version of the game.
Yeah. If we were playing AD&D, he would be considered a monk for sure. I don't know what the current is. There a current like monk type class in the 5e?
Yeah,
like a monk.
Tony
like
Shalhoub.
A Solusy.
It's Tony Shalhoub.
Didn't he die?
No, is Tony Shalhoub dead?
I don't know.
Tony Shalhoub.
So.
It's a monk.
You're just making shit up at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then of course we have Kegal, who would be played by Jay, who's on a extended hiatus, and Ren, who has now become an NPC, Guy, an NPC, and Mike. That's right. Mike is with the party, though Mike is back on the ship.
Tony Shalhoub is actually alive, but he's 72 years old.
Oh, okay. So he's up there. But he's alive.
Yeah.
That's good. He's good that he's alive and well.
Yeah.
Good stuff there. Okay. So, did you guys read my big long recap that I was able to compile? You did
Parts of
not.
it.
No, I did I did not read it at fucking all.
If you send messages in our group chat during the week while I'm working, there's a very low chance. I'm
Low
going to read
chance.
it.
Low chance. Okay.
I don't have time to read 14 pages of your stuff. I don't have barely enough time to read 14 pages of my stuff.
Right. I mean, it's to be fair, it's not. It's like, it's very. It's not like
To be fair,
14.
It's only 13 and a half pages, man.
It's not like solid text though. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of like little like bullet points and stuff. So it's like 14 pages of like if it was solid text, it might be like 7 pages or something like that. It's not that bad. But I compiled it because we haven't played this game in such a long time. And technically it's only been a few days in game time. But we've, we did the whole March Mega Dungeon, so it's been a while since we've gotten to this game.
Here, Steve, do you want me to...
I took a shit ton of cocaine the other day, and I was able to compile this like you wouldn't believe.
I just want to make sure, I feel like I was hearing
He puts a lot of work in, and he wants to make sure that things are not forgotten.
Yeah, well, also I want to make sure that like like for example, Garrett was like, "What? There's this. What was the thing? The message."
Mm-hmm.
Like he totally didn't even know that happened, but I think it was because it was an interaction between Mary and Mike back on the ship when the rest of the party was. So it's like I was trying to hopefully remind not just you guys but myself of all of like everything that has happened up to this point. I don't think I hear it now. I just want to make sure nobody has the stream on, because for a second I thought I heard like an echo of my voice. So just be aware that you don't have it like turned. If you have it on, you don't have it turned up. Okay, because I was like, I like just a tiny echo. I was like, is that me, God? Hello? What? No. All right. So yeah.
So if you want me to read, I'm not sure if this is the most recent session notes of the BioLab, or I could read from your most recent episode of your recap. I've got it pulled up.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to read, maybe even like the last 2 or 3, because I feel like the last few are not that long.
Well, they're about a page.
Okay. Well, whatever you feel comfortable with for recapping.
So, recapping back to when we fought the Gorgahead. There was these ultra secure rooms, and the left one was open. The right one we had to get special access to get into, and inside was the monstrous Gorgahead, which was a pretty good fight. We killed that. And then jumping into the notes, with the Gorgahead neutralized and its biological and technological samples secured, the team turns their attention to the remaining mysteries of Sub-Level 5. Mary, Sid, and Kegal work together atop the massive severed head, carefully extracting viable tissue samples and isolating the embedded computer core hidden deep within the brain. Simon serves as a makeshift lift, lowering the heavy slime-coated module once it is freed. Solus runs back and retrieves cryogenic storage crates from the upper floor, discovering a powered dolly that allows the team to transport multiple containers at once. The samples are packed and staged near the elevator for later retrieval. That's good, because I definitely forgot to write that. Mary scans the head for nanodrones. None remain active, but the tissue shows clear signs of prior nano manipulation. The team then proceeds on and ascends to the half level above. A narrow corridor lined with chemical dispersal vents blocks access to a control pad at the far end. Fiona confirms the system will trigger upon entry, but cannot identify the compound. Oh my goodness here. Solus volunteers to sprint through. That's right. As he enters, the cylinder seals behind him. A cloud of purple vapor engulfs the chamber, dissolving all organic residue on his suit. The gas is not nanotech, it's biological solvent designed to sterilize anything passing through. Solus reaches the pad, activates it with the Sin hand, and the 3 doors around him unlock. The rest of the team follows through the decontamination field, emerging spotless. Behind the first 2 doors lie vast rooms filled with vertical growth tubes, dozens of them arranged in rows. Some are empty, others contain partially grown Gorga components, including a torso suspended in green gel, a single foot, and various limbs and organs in different stages of development. Mary identifies labels such as Gorga 15, Gorga 22, and so on. Sid accesses the tube interfaces and confirms that these are early-stage incubators, where individual components are grown from mutated genetic templates before being enlarged and assembled elsewhere. Nothing here appears to be a direct cure for the captain, which is our entire point for coming here in the first place, but the underlying technology could prove invaluable. The team decides to take one empty tube back to the ship for study. The third door opens into a long hallway lined with sealed observation windows. These overlook the massive Gorga assembly chambers below, the same rooms where the head and the thigh were found. The windows are locked, and the team chooses not to force them. Oh my goodness here. Returning to the main level, the party investigates the second elevator, and it descends to sub-level 6, but the doors open only onto a vertical shaft filled with rotted biological debris and discarded Gorga material long decayed. Sid confirms this with a detection spell. The shaft appears to be a disposal chute, not an access point. The team attempts to descend to sub-level 7. Midway down, the elevator shudders, loses power, and stops between the floors. Lights flicker, and the doors cannot be forced open. Mary and Fiona work together with Mary.
Well,
Work together with Mary.
Yeah.
Mary, I need you to work
Mary.
together with Mary.
If you make a hologram and then Mary works with the hologram of herself.
There you go. That might be the exception. Together they work jacking into the control system through her implant. Fiona
Mary,
tracking
help Mary jack off.
with her mind. Fiona cracking the elevator's power routing. Their combined effort restores partial power, and the lift resumes its descent. The doors begin to open onto sub-level 7, where we begin our session tonight. That's right, we had a hell of a cliffhanger. I was thinking, for those that have played the Left 4 Dead games, I think it's Left 4 Dead 2, in like the first map, where you're on top of the giant hotel complex. You miss the helicopter, and you have to descend down through the hotel.
mhm.
One of the levels in that you're coming down through an elevator, and you come into a level that's just engulfed in flame, and you have to make your way through. It's pretty
Oh
badass.
yeah, definitely.
Wow, spoilers.
Spoilers for God, how old is that game now?
25, 30 years?
Something like that.
2009, almost 20.
Yeah. So yes, so that is that's where we are. That's where we left off. The lift had come down, and basically you had gotten to sub-level 7, and then we ended right there. So yeah, the whole party pretty much, other than Mike, who is obviously still back in the ship, with the growing man, Ten Sincade, who you found in one of the upper levels. They're back up in the ship. Everybody else in the lift. So yes, the lift has come to a stop.
You know, I love how we leave Mike, who is actually a really kind of
Really good
powerful
fighter.
fighter and spellcaster. We always leave him behind. He's always the one who stays on the ship.
He's kind of become the pilot, though. He really has become the pilot of the group. So.
Well, I guess maybe he feels confident that he can take care of himself if something happens when
Right.
the rest of us are not.
Plus,
there.
he's in a starship. He feels like he's fine. He's way safer than you guys, which is also kind of, if you recall, Mike was also, he's a little bit lazy.
Mm-hmm.
He was always a little bit like lazy. He was always like trying to figure out the kind of quick way. So it makes sense that he would hang out back at the ship and collect glory for chilling mostly. But yeah. So
what do we see, Mr. DM?
So the were the doors actually opening?
They were.
Okay. All right.
And that's when we were like, yeah, we should definitely stop here.
Okay. Then here, let me do this. I'll bring it on over here.
Oh yeah. No, this is a map.
And so the door has opened, kind of groaned open. It's kind of partially like cocked because the doors in this elevator are kind of fucked up.
You're partially cocked.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm fully cocked. What are you talking about? You can see a fairly yeah, my hands are up here though. So make of it what you will. No, so the door is open and you can see a hallway that's about 10 feet. It's fairly unremarkable. There's not any windows. There aren't really any controls, and it ends in a door that just has like a standard pad, just fairly normal. So it's just like an elevator, short hallway, and a door. Does anybody pull up their multi and to like look at the map or anything like that?
Yeah, I think Mary will.
Yeah, what exactly are we looking at here?
Okay. When Mary pulls out her multi to access the map for this level, it's obviously pretty glitchy, but there's one thing that kind of stands out, and that is that this this section right here in the middle, where it's kind of solid colored in, you didn't notice it before when you just looked at these maps briefly, because you kind of just flip through them, right? Like you haven't really looked at each map until you've gotten to it. That part is now blinking slowly.
Blinking as in
it's red, it's like solid red, and then it kind of blinks off, and then it's just black. It's still with this little kind of box apart, but this red here, this solid red that's right here in the center, it's...
So you're saying these are the main generators that we need to turn on?
You're not sure. You don't know what that is. It's just it's blinking slowly, and it's not labeled on the map.
Well, let me ask you this: if I take a few minutes and watch it, is there a discernible pattern, or is it it's
blinking in a...
Is the pattern just on off? It's not.
It's just on off. Yeah.
It's not Morse code.
No, there's no pattern to it. It's a simple rhythmic. It's just very slow. It's kind of like
No,
blink
it is.
on, off.
It is Morse code. It says
Blink
in Morse
on,
code. It says
off.
Lore's Sex Dungeon Part 2.
Yes.
No, that was in
yes,
the Mega
yes,
Dungeon, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right.
The Minotaur lady.
The mind makes the bestest pictures for sexy time. I don't know what that was referring to. Possibly Lore's Sex Dungeon, but. So that's what you're seeing is it's blinking on and off. While Mary is checking this out, what's everybody else doing? Are you dispersing out into this short hallway? Is anybody anybody doing searches?
Is anybody else
is
spurting
anybody
out?
else spurting out?
Oh yeah. You better believe it. So you just said there's one door at the end of this hallway?
Subscribe
Yeah.
to Dicks in the Dark for more spurt.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just a short hallway with a a door. It's like not far at all.
Okay. Go ahead and try to proceed to the end of the hallway and open up the door.
Yeah, what's that? That's yeah, it's about 15 feet. So like that short hallway is maybe about 15 feet long before you get to the first door. So Solus comes down the hallway. He goes straight to the door. Mary's checking out the map. Is anybody else doing anything? Guy and Ren are just cautiously moving in.
Fiona's gonna follow Ren, armed and ready to go.
Yep, just pushing Sid out of the door.
Okay.
Or Simon out of the door.
Simon, yeah. Simon is pushing Sid out the door. He's just using him now as a motivator. He's like, I don't have to walk anymore.
Actually,
I don't know. I think if anybody's gonna ride Simon, it's gonna be Kegal. She's gonna be up on top of that thing.
Probably.
If it's got a penis, she's gonna be swinging from it.
We already know that she's not into that.
Like a wrecking ball.
Cameron. Oh God. She came in like a wrecking ball? No.
Yeah,
door in front of you is are you going straight to the pad?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Does it seem to have power?
Interestingly, the hallway does seem to have power. There are kind of like some track lights. The pad is lit up. Nothing here is flickering, strangely enough.
Okay.
Can Fiona read anything?
There's like some caution signs on the door, but they're pretty standard for down here. And like I said, the hallway itself's not very remarkable. There's not really consoles or windows or anything. It's pretty much just like standard walls.
I'll go ahead and tap the door access pad and see if it requires some kind of passcode or if my desiccated hand will act as the key here.
Yes, no one does only max. It's got your 5 minis. Yes, Solus places this disgusting rotted sin hand that you picked up from the Borg-like sin above. And
do you realize we now have two active games where we have hands and or arms that are detached from bodies?
yeah, I guess so. I guess that's true. That's true. Let's try and make it 3. Let's go. All right. So Anyway, who's next? No. So you press the hand up to the pad, and without any kind of delays or any kind of issues, the door just opens.
Nice. I'll step on through, assuming just more standard hallway.
And yeah, when you walk into this one, you step into it. This hallway, the lights seem to be flashing. There's like a flashing red light. The hallway is a little bit longer than the previous one, maybe about 10 foot longer than the previous hallway. This hallway also doesn't have any windows, but it seems to be a little bit more reinforced. There is a door at the very end of the hallway, and that door looks different.
The light that is flashing, is it flashing at the same interval? Because she can see the door now. Is it flashing at the same interval as what is flashing on the screen?
It does appear to be flashing at this roughly the same interval as the as this center section.
Mary's gonna say that and then put her pad away and start paying attention more closely now.
Oh, Mary, always on the pad.
I can't help it.
All right, Solus is going to walk up and kind of investigate this further
It's a
reinforced
heavy
door.
month.
Yeah, you know.
Oh,
it's,
jeez.
The sin. They
She's
flow.
not a sin. She's not a sin.
Doesn't she have the sin implant though?
Oh yeah, she does have the sin. That's affected things.
Yeah. Exactly.
The sin IUD.
Yeah. Exactly.
Actually, that's something that nobody ever talks about in D&D. When there are multiple female characters and they're all
synced up.
They're all synced up.
Yeah. Yeah, that could be a problem.
Oh, so stay tuned for next week when it's the bitchy section.
Yeah.
Is that a plus for intimidation or strength modifiers? Yeah. Besides that, what's up with this door?
So Solus moves through the hallway and down into the where this next door is. As I said, it seems to be more reinforced. There is a caution sign on it that when Fiona looks at it, and Mary looks at it. Am I getting an echo again? What the heck? Where is that coming from?
I think if you're getting the echo, you're the only one getting the echo. Are you sure you don't have it?
Are you sure?
I don't. No, I don't.
Is it your YouTube stream?
No, that's what I was looking. I was looking to see. No, I just have the monitor stream up, and that doesn't give any sound. I just keep hearing. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's in my head, and I'm just hearing myself repeat. But I swear, there's a tiny echo. If anybody. Country Fried Minis in the chat. Is there sometimes a teeny tiny echo, or am I going insane?
Steve's like, I shouldn't have taken that second hit when I took it.
Yeah, no. I think I need another edible is actually what I need to do right now. No. So you get up to it, and there's a caution sign. I do not hear an echo, but I am also editing. Okay, but that's. If you don't hear one, I'm confident I'm just insane. It says caution, private work.
Caution, private work.
Whole thing is abandoned anyway. I don't think that matters now.
Yeah.
We open it up. There's these old guys. They all got beards.
What's that meme where it's like the sign doesn't apply to me because I can't read anyway?
Oh yeah.
We open the door and it's Brent Spiner from Independence Day.
I mean, you know, it could be.
Let's see if I can open this door in the same way.
Okay. You take the desiccated hand. You press it up against the pad. There is a bit of a kind of an and the door does not open. You kind of get a little bit of a denial noise, like a
Ah,
This is the one where we should have cut off his penis. And pressed
There you
his
go.
penis to that pad.
You're not even sure that
as
guy
all
had a
the sin
penis.
door access is out.
Everybody's balls are
Same.
unique.
That'd be a crazy identifying.
Yeah, that would.
Please place your balls
Please
on the
dip your
scrotal
balls here.
on the scrotal ID pad.
Oh my god. Oh yeah.
No.
I don't think the hand is gonna be working for this one. Mary, Fiona, can you try it out?
I don't know if I can do it. Let me try. Did Mary get a sense from this, from looking at this map, that it was, that it was any more fucked up than it has already been?
I mean,
What do you,
scroll
what
out
do you
and take
mean,
a look at the map.
What do you mean by that? Like, would any more
As
fucked
in-
up than?
As in, you know, she's gotten feedback from jacking into things before.
Oh, is she?
Phrasing.
Is she specifically jacking into the?
She's considering it, so she's
Okay.
trying to determine whether or not this is gonna give her some feedback that's gonna knock her ass out for a game.
I mean, there's clearly some corruption if you look at the map. The map is definitely corrupted. So yeah, I mean, she's probably taking about just as much risk as she has taken previous times. You would imagine.
Okay.
You're only getting 69% of my focus, says Country Fried Menace. Yes, that is the perfect amount of focus for our games. Exactly right.
I can give it a shot. So she's gonna try it. She's gonna try to jack in.
Okay, so Mary is specifically trying to where is Mary anyway? Oh, there she is.
I think she's underneath somebody.
Yeah, she was there. Is Fiona doing anything at all, or is she just kind of standing back and letting Mary kind of do the jack
really
it at this
nothing-
moment?
There's really nothing Fiona can do to kind of help out because she's not techie. Well, actually, no.
Fuck are you talking about? She's
That is
the
true, that
thief
is
of
right.
the party with the crack.
That's right.
That's why you probably should have
Never
reread
mind.
the whole
That's
thing,
right.
because all along it has been Fiona who has been cracking door. That's why I was like, everybody read the recap, because it's like, it's been a whole month and even longer.
Well, maybe Fiona will give it a try before Mary does. Then I forgot.
Dungeon Day. I'm the high one. I'm the high one.
So here we go.
All right.
There.
Okay. So Fiona's gonna try with her crack brog multi.
The cracker.
Yes. She jacks in, and it takes her a little while. Since it is, again, this is going to be a a turn for her to do that. Is anybody else doing anything in this hallway, or is everybody just kind of waiting for Fiona to do her thing? That's not what I do.
I'll search around, actually. I'll search for, like, hidden doors, essentially. Any secrets going on in this hallway behind or in between these two doors?
Okay.
Is that even a roll on this character sheet?
I don't think it is. I think if you do it, it maybe prompts me to roll it for you. It's on there under skills, though.
Okay.
Somewhere, I believe.
No.
No?
Not under skills.
No.
Oh, it's under
like
other abilities.
Other abilities, yeah.
There we go.
I think Mary's going to try to detect stonework.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and just roll a roll on your just roll a 1d6 for me, and then let me roll for Solus as well. Yeah. Sid and Solus don't really find anything. It takes Fiona a little bit to get through this, maybe even a little bit more than a turn. This is a tricky one, but she is just able to get it open. And the door, it opens up.
Why do I picture Fiona working on her multi like it's a PS controller, and she's
kind of, yeah, a little bit. I mean, you're like kind of, doing this sort of thing to it, I guess. The French tickler. The door comes open. Inside, you see what looks to be a lab. There seem to be some more stasis tubes and some stations in there, but things are active. It's like on. Like it's totally powered up in here.
Now that the door is open, Mary's going to pull her multi back out and scan.
Scan for scans, hashtag scan for scans.
Scan for scans.
That's right.
All right, so Mary pulls her multi out. What's she looking for specifically? What's she scanning for?
Anything that she can see that may have just been blocked because of the shielding of the doors and whatnot. Maybe there was shielding that was preventing scan from going through.
Okay, make an intelligence check.
Woo!
Your scan is picking up a humanoid back here around this corner.
In stasis or not?
You don't know. You can't see him. The way the room is laid out, you haven't even gone into the room, so you're just kind of looking into the room right now. The way the room is laid out is that this black part here, there's a wall there. Or there's something there. It's like solid there. So basically there's kind of a cutout in the room where there's a little nub like right to the right, and then the room kind of goes like you're looking forward, but then there's something around the corner. Like this is obviously around the corner for Mary, right? If you're
right,
if you look down here, you can't really see exactly what's past there.
Be careful when you go in there. There's something, and she points to it on the multi. There's something alive right there.
Something alive in there. So yeah, you're getting like a signal right here.
And she's gonna step back and let Solus do his thing.
All right. Follow my lead. And Solus is going to rush in and try to take this thing by surprise.
Okay, so there's a wall right there. So if Solus rushes that way, he basically like there's a wall here.
Is that the only way to go?
No, I mean you could rush in like that for certainly. If you wanted to like rush straight in. But yeah,
I really want to rush straight towards the sense of the light.
Yeah, this over here is not something you can see. Like the room is contained to the
within this red box.
Yeah, within the red box. Yeah.
Okay, so where's is there a doorway?
So when you look at
you're on top of right now. You are on top of where the life form is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So what is
above it?
No. Meaning like he's right. The person is right here. So that's what I'm trying to get a sense of is what exactly is Solus doing? Is he like beelining to that section of the room? Because it seemed like you were kind of trying like sneak around before. So I'm trying to get a sense of like what Solus is actually doing.
Yeah. I'm trying to beeline straight for the sense of the life form. Do I not see it in this room? Is it like a?
Well, that's what I'm saying. From the door, you don't see it, but you're running in. So my question is I guess I'm trying to figure out like what is Solus just running in and like nobody else is doing anything?
No. I said everyone follow my lead, and I'll take the front line. And since I'm the fast one of the group, I'll run in and try to jump it in surprise.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean, because if it is like we're trying to surprise something, then this is, we're out of turns and we're into. That's what I was trying to figure out.
Yeah,
like,
rounds.
Are we into
Initiative!
rounds? Are we into like, it's initiative then? That's what I was trying to figure out. Is it initiative? It's initiative.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
An apt turn order.
Right.
Oh, that never happens.
Oh,
How'd you roll a
that's
7 on the
actually
die?
apt as well. That's funny.
Ooh.
All right, so,
Solomon Samson, Mary, Fiona, we need recon. Engage tactical scissor.
Ren, stay back and guard the base. Yes, basically, I mean, that is really like when it comes to Ren at this point. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Guy kind of, because Solus is in the lead, Guy kind of drops behind Solus and literally, if Solus says, follow me, Guy is like right on Solus's tail. So Solus runs over, Guy runs into the room. They both rush over to this corner. And when you get over into the corner, you see someone in a lab coat is like cowering in the corner. Behind what looks like some stasis tubes.
Friend or foe?
Brent
Ah!
Steiner from.
He kind of looks up at you, and you see it appears to be an older Sin man. He has a purplish skin, gives him away as a Sin, and a white mustache, and yellow corneas. And he looks up at you. He doesn't have a shirt on, and he's wearing a kind of a tattered lab coat. And he's like shaking. He doesn't say anything.
Guys, get over here. I don't think this guy at least understands my language.
Don't you make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
You
So
realize
Fiona runs
that
over.
it's just this guy. Mary? What's Mary do?
Mary. Well, Fiona's first.
Oh,
Mary's
I
before
didn't.
Fiona.
I think somehow I skipped Fiona. I don't even know how that happened.
So when Fiona runs in and she sees a Sin dude there, she immediately, in her own language, she demands to know his name.
Sid is next. Actually, isn't it Sid?
That's what I was seeing on the
Yeah, I was
turnover,
wondering
like-
if we were immediately breaking initiative or not. That's
Yeah. No, not quite. I was trying to keep it in initiative order, but I am like roll 20. Like my turn tracker sometimes saves old stuff, and I get double people, and it's weird. So I had to look over at the player one, and then now I'm right. So Sid, yeah, what the hell is Sid doing? Sid, and obviously he's got Simon trailing behind.
Yes, I'm just entering the room.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything crazy. Entering the room, seeing what's going on.
Okay, that makes
Just barely
sense.
making it in.
That makes sense. And then
the woman
then
Samson with
Fiona.
the, directive.
Fiona's
Like
like
that.
demands, basically in the Sin language, is demanding to know who he is. Who are you
Fiona,
and
that
what-
fine
who-
ass Centrati. I mean, you basically you get the idea. That's essentially true. Okay, sorry. What was that again?
Who are you, and who are you, and what are you doing here?
And she says it in the Sin language.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He looks up and he sees Fiona, and he's like, immediately he goes "Ugh!" and like goes back like this, and he's like now all the way back to the thing. He's like back down, like literally on the ground against the corner of the room.
So if
And he's
Mary
kind of
sees
going
that-
like making
Mary
weird
sees-
noises.
It's been a while for this guy.
You see,
Yeah,
he's really
if
like
Mary-
sweaty and like weird. Mary, actually, go ahead and make an intelligence check.
Yeah, she makes it.
She looks at this guy. His clothes aren't wet, but he has a little bit of like slickness to him. So she looks at him and she realizes that one of the pods is open.
So what she does is she realizes that Fiona is scaring this guy. She puts her hand and steps in front of Fiona and kind of backs her away, and in a calm voice,
His
It's like-
eyes are really fucking big, by the way. He's like
in a calm voice in the Sin language, she's like, "We're not here to harm you. Tell me your name, friend."
I am
Yeah, that's
Eric Gunk.
Okay, you have to
Who
say
are
that
you?
normally. You have to say
say
that.
Eric
normally.
Kunk.
No, Eric Kunk.
Who?
Eric
Hunk.
Kunk.
Kirik Kunk?
That's a name.
Yeah, you're
This
gonna
is
have to
why you were
spell this one.
This is why you were supposed to read the thing. Hang on. Where is it?
I'm reading it.
K-Cup? Cure Cup?
He's a Cleric cup.
No. Hirek Kunk. Hang on. Let me copy. Paste. Hirek Kunk. Hirak.
Hyrak.
K. Hirek. Hirek Kunk. He's in
Call
the.
me.
Is he on Earth?
Oh, he was the project
Yeah, that's
lead
what I
for
was
the
thinking.
Gorgas.
Yeah. Garrett,
He's the
say that
PM.
again.
He was the project lead for the Gorga project.
Like,
So he's
pr-
the guy.
yeah.
You also spelled his
Probably.
last name differently in the PDF too.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yeah, with the
Sorry.
U.
Oh, I might have used a U. Yeah. It actually is an A. I think it's supposed to be an A. I think in the PDF I screwed up because I have all these crazy ass names. It was a translation from common to sin, from sin to common. It was a
Yeah.
translation error. That's all.
I see.
That
Translation
happens
error.
a lot. Well, it
Gotcha.
was a translation error from sin to Galcom to English, which just fucked
long
me
as the
up.
last-
So it was
As long as the last K isn't a T, we're okay.
no.
You're
Here
a
it
cunt.
Kunk. Yeah. No T, just a K. Here it Kunk. So you because it's only been a day, you recognize the name of this man as one that you had found before. He was the project director, as Sid points out.
Did you put yourself in a tube, or did somebody put you in a tube?
I put myself in here.
Why? What happened?
Who are you?
She's kind of asking everybody to back off so she can talk to this guy, to kind of give him some space to breathe. She's kind of, with her hands, she's kind of like moving people back.
Okay.
All right. Doesn't seem to mean too much harm. Go ahead.
He doesn't have any weapons, and he's literally like he's wearing this like really tattered lab coat and pants. He doesn't have any shoes. He doesn't have a shirt, and like I said, he's kind of has this like slickness to him.
Why did you put yourself into stasis?
Would you put yourself into stasis with your clothes on? What about that?
No, you're pretty sure the clothes are dry. That he just he found
Scrambled and put them on.
Scrambled and found these clothes. Yes, that's what it appears to be. That he's scrambled.
We almost rushed in here and saw Hirak's cunt. Is that what you're saying?
Wait, what did you just say?
What?
I said we almost, caught him, scrambling in here, and we almost saw Hirak's cunt.
Oh
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So, who are you? Who?
We are here on a salvage mission. The base is deserted. It's been deserted for... Can you remind me how long it's been deserted for? A year?
7 or 8 years, something like that. You're pretty sure?
The base has been deserted for 7 or 8... For close to 8 years. We are
Close
here
to
on
8
a
years.
salvage mission.
You're pirates?
No, not exactly.
Oh my god.
Our captain is sick. And Can you make that dude bigger? For everybody to see?
Whoa, this is the kind of character we put on the OnlyFans.
There he is.
He looks like someone. Is that Japanese correct?
I don't know if it is or not. Actually, I just I just left it because it was cool looking, but I don't know if it's correct or not.
I mean, yeah, actually.
It looks actually the hiragana
close.
looks right to me. I'm not
Yeah.
sure about the I am. That actually kind of looks right too, but the hiragana definitely looks right to me. Or wait, no, that's katakana, wouldn't it? That's not hiragana. That's katakana. But it looks right.
I was gonna say you're able to identify between them. That's cool.
Yeah. Because there's three. There's the kanji over here, and then the katakana is the borrowed stuff. It's like borrowed letters, and then hiragana is like native letters. But the borrowed looks really like blocky, so you can always like see that. But it looks right to me. The konku. Hiraku konku. Yes. Exactly. Yeah. And if he looks familiar, he's me. I used a picture of myself.
I see.
I shaved at one point, and I like gave myself like a big puffy mustache, and I like posed, just looking all crazy, and so yeah, he's me.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Anyway,
so he's definitely evil. We should kill him.
He's cowering now in the corner, and he seems to be quite. He seems like he's maybe like he's shaking. He's not quite right exactly.
Maybe he needs some of those crazy drugs we found. Maybe he's going through a withdrawal.
Yeah. Why did you put yourself into stasis?
To perhaps continue my work.
I'm sorry to say, but the war is long over.
The Sin Prime, he did not rise again, as the prophecy foretells.
That is a story for another day. It's very complicated.
You say
my name is Mary. I guess Mary doesn't translate. I guess probably doesn't translate.
Yeah, it's just
Mary.
Yeah, and watashi wa Mary. No, it's literally like watashi wa Mary. It's like that. Mary.
This is Solus. This is Solus.
I am
Ren?
Solus.
Ren is hiding, so like she points at Ren, and there's like nobody there.
Yeah.
Where was the tube that this guy supposedly came from in this room?
There are tubes that they kind of line this area here.
All right, that black box on the side.
Like on the red side of it. So like like basically
Yeah.
right here. There's actually just two, and they're like right here, next to where Guy is. Yeah, nothing good comes from tubes. Actually, in Up and Away, usually there are people in tubes. Sometimes there's goo, sometimes there's monsters, but there's almost always people in tubes. Lots of people in tubes in this game. In fact,
She basically
the alternate
introduces everybody.
title could be People in Tubes.
Tubes.
Yeah, exactly.
She introduces everybody.
Okay, so she kind of...
Including Fiona.
She goes around the room, she introduces everybody.
And she specifically says to them, you know... Now, Fiona already knows because she can understand, but... Yeah, this is Hirak Kunk. Here. And she takes a tentative step towards him and reaches out her hand. It's okay. We're not here to hurt you.
He kind of reaches a shaky, slick hand up towards you.
She takes his hand.
Does she pull him up?
Mm-hmm.
She pulls him up. He's kind of heavy.
Initiative!
Yeah. Don't touch the specimen. She pulls him up. He's a little bit heavy. He's thin, but he's kind of tall for a Sin.
Okay.
He's like kind of big. He's kind of lanky. The Sin usually aren't super tall. They usually don't like break 6 feet. But this guy looks like he might be 6 foot. And he gets up and he's kind of shaky. And he kind of like, he's looking at Fiona. He's kind of looking at everybody.
Hirak, how did you get out of your tube in the first place?
Well, that's the thing. Can he understand Common?
He understands Galactic Common a little bit. He looks over at Sid and he says, I had
I fuck beans in the morning.
Detect. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's gonna say something totally ridiculous. In Common doesn't mean anything. I had beans for lunch in the elevator. No. He says I set detect for life. You set me free.
If I'm standing in front of the tube, is that what it looks like? Like this was an engineered break?
Yeah, he definitely didn't bust out of it. It's open. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's open, and now that you get a clear, he's slick. What he's wearing isn't, except for the parts that are stuck to his kind of wet-ish body. And there's some, now you can see there's some goo on the floor.
Wait.
It clearly looks like he's
not cold?
Isn't it because we're down levels?
He's shivering, but he doesn't look like he's freezing in the way that you'd imagine that he would be really cold in here. But there's not ice, there's not frost. You can't see his breath or anything. No.
If Mary takes the temperature in this room with her multi, what is the temperature in this room? Is it normally what? Is it what it has been the entire time until we got here?
No. The temperature in this room, it's equal to roughly about 60 degrees Fahrenheit.
Wow.
Which is much warmer than Like the rest of the place has been like sub-zero temperatures. It's been really cold.
Did you keep an environmental suit here? You're going to need it in the rest of the facility. It's too cold to step outside.
There's no power?
No, unless you can turn the power on. Can you do that from here?
Do we
Kind
even
of
want that?
He kind of lurches over to the console, and he like
I can tell you this:
kinda
Fiona
goes like
is
this.
really watching him to make sure that he doesn't try any fuckery.
Yeah, it's my thought as well, as if we really can't even trust him yet.
So, does Fiona have her rifle trained on him?
Not trained on him, but she's like
she's got it. Like she's holding it.
she's holding it.
And she's like staring at him.
I'm sure that what's his face is the same way too.
Yeah. He doesn't seem to be like as nearly as weirded out by anybody else. Like Fiona's like really weirding him out.
Okay.
Like he keeps like looking at her, and then he's like looking at like the suit, and he's like he looks at her gun, and he's like he kind of looks at her, and then he like looks at Mary, and he kind of like looks back at her, and he's like, he seems really confused by the whole situation, and he's like, he's scrolling. He looks like he's scrolling through some settings, but he's really distracted, and he's kind of like shaking, and finally he says, I don't think I can restore full power. Look. And he's like, he like shows you a bunch of stuff that you really don't understand. He like points at a couple of like diagrams where there's some, there's a lot of corruption. You could see that at
what
least.
We figured. There's so much corruption in the station. We think that either Lord did it on his way out, or...
What did you say?
Either Lord sabotaged the station and caused all this corruption, or it's just been so long that it corrupted itself.
What do you know about the Sim Prime?
That is a long story, but we've had dealings with him.
That stops him cold. I
killed him myself 5 times.
I don't understand what's happening.
What do you mean you don't understand? I mean, I know it's been a long time.
Mary, ask him about like what he last remembers.
Yes. Correct. What is it that you last remember? What happened right before you went into the tube?
We had gotten word that the Sin Prime had been defeated by the Gengar team with casualties. However, we did not believe it. We continued to work on projects here as commanded. However, as weeks passed, it seemed more likely that the Sim Prime's death was true. That is when we received a message from the Sim Prime, halting operations. But this message was not from the Sim Prime. Any operational message should have included a code that only the Sim Prime and the director, myself, would know. There was panic amongst our ranks. Some chose to go back to their home world, but most of us believed that execution awaited, or worse. The majority of the workers here found chemicals to pleasantly take their own lives. But I thought that if the prophecies were true, and the Sim Prime was to rise like a phoenix from the ashes, I would be here to continue his work.
So you are still loyal to the Sin Prime?
Is Mary translating? Like, are we hearing this, or is it just
Your
one-on-one?
translators are translating. He doesn't have a
okay.
translator on, so he can't understand you. But yeah, you can understand everything, because remember, you have translators and nuts.
Right.
So you've got
Yeah, we
you've
do.
got you've got plenty of
Even the girls have nuts.
Yeah. Even the girls have the little translation nut that from the they're from the original mission from the. But yeah, you have like translators and stuff. So yeah, you can everybody can totally understand him. He just can't necessarily understand everybody else that well, other than if you're speaking Sin. But clearly he can understand a little bit of Common, because he somewhat understood Sid and spoke back to him in broken Common. Gal Common.
I see.
So yeah, you basically understood everything he said.
So then Mary says, the last thing Mary said was, "Are you still loyal to the Sin Prime?"
Does he live?
Not exactly.
Hold on 1 second.
Not
Yurok.
exactly. Yeah. Yes.
I'll say in common, Mary, translate for me. Just kind of go with it, if you would. It seems your loyalty to the Sin Prime indeed holds true. And yes, prophecy continues to be fulfilled. Lore has...
When you say his name, when you say Lore, he like flinches, like visibly, like he like almost like convulses. Like anytime anybody says the name Lore, it's almost like you're not supposed to say it. Like it hurts him when you fucking say it.
Okay. I was gonna say when he I was gonna ask you if the convulsion was in pain or in pleasure.
It's not. It's more like a
Laura. Oh!
It's more like
every time.
like a physical reflex of like you said the name and like you're not supposed to say it, and like clearly a programmed response to if somebody said the name, like that's bad. Imagine drawing Muhammad in front of a devout like Muslim. Like that's kind of like what it's almost like revulsion at you for saying the name. That you're like not like how dare you say, how dare you kind of almost.
If we want to torture this guy, we just take him up to the sex dungeon. Throw him there, and let the big face of Lord.
I mean, you think that's torture.
So Mary translates it.
Okay. And then I'm like, what was the title that you said he goes by?
He's the director.
You just said it.
Director.
No.
The Sim Prime. Lore. Lore is the Sim Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, we knew that. We've definitely heard that.
Yeah. You knew that. Yeah. Yeah, you've heard that a lot.
My apologies. The Sim Prime. We're not exactly directly, shall you say, part of the prophecy, but we have stumbled our way into it adjacently. The Sin Prime has what's the word for eloped in a sense with one of our party members, and
absconded.
Yeah, something like that.
I don't know if he's gonna know that word though.
I mean, it'll like there's I'm sure there's a sin version as long as whoever's translating knows the word.
I'm talking about Solus.
Oh, Solus probably doesn't know. Solus definitely doesn't know the word absconded. Took off with, I think, would be. Yeah. I mean, eloped with might actually be what Solus would say.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty accurate. Sin Prime has eloped in a sense with one of our party members, and if what we understand about this prophecy you say is correct, he heads towards the center of the galaxy. But we were going to go with him, but our primary captain seems to be ill, and we came across information that we might find assistance in aiding him here. I don't know if you could help with that or not, but at the very least we could probably get you out of here at this point and get you some food and shelter.
Your name is Solus.
Correct.
Are you the leader of this group?
Solus.
I am Solus.
Yes.
I'm acting leader of this small expedition down here to BioLab.
You are the mission commander of this expedition.
Yeah,
yes.
How do you know that, though? How do you know that?
I mean, I kind of said.
Yeah, you did say it. Okay.
Why does your expedition include that. And he points at Fiona.
What do you mean that?
He doesn't look at her when she speaks.
Ooh. Some kind of.
He's like looking at
Racial-
Solus and
racial
waiting
trait.
for an answer.
This guy is clearly Sin, right?
This guy's clearly
Yeah,
a Sin. Yeah, like 100%.
That's interesting.
Oh no. I'm getting a very, very bad feeling about something.
Yeah.
You're a clone.
Actually, I'm getting an interesting feeling about something. In my pants. No, I'm joking.
Ah.
Well, you did indicate earlier that Fiona has like double D's or something, and that's why she doesn't fit into Anya's clothes. So.
Let's see. What about Fiona would make this?
So shit, Anya. Why are we talking
Yeah,
about
we're
Anya?
talking about Anya.
So Mary speaks up and says, "Why did you call her that?"
What did you call it?
Her name is Fiona.
How old is it?
What do we say? She was about 25, something like that. 24, 25. I've got it written down here.
27.
27. In Sin, she says the equivalent of I'm 27, whatever, however many Sin years, whatever.
20. What? Who are you? 27?
Fiona Creel.
Does this party member of ours have something to do with your past? We are not super well versed, as I said, in.
He kind of staggers over to Mary and he says, "You're Malty.
Wait a minute.
Can I use it?"
Doesn't Fiona look like
No.
Doesn't Fiona look like a combination of people from the tubes from a couple floors up, if I remember correctly?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Fiona, she kind of resembled, she kind of resembled a one of the tubular ladies. In the same section where you found the tube that had someone that looked like Marisol, the princess, the Oron princess. Because remember, there was one that looked like Marisol, there was one that kind of looked like Fiona, but not quite, and then there was a bunch of like weird chimeras. And like weird fetusy looking things.
Are you referring to the clones that are a few levels up?
Let me see your Malty.
You
Alt.
tell me what you want.
Hold on.
I just
Mr.
need
Gunk.
to.
If you're willing to cooperate us and tell us the truth about what you know, we will allow you access to a multi. I'm assuming you are
I've told
quite
you the
curious
truth.
about the state. Well, then why are you so fretted?
Just let me scan her.
Scan. Okay.
Scan for scans. Hashtag.
Yeah. He's like pointing at your Malty, and he's like, "Let me scan her."
Mary is looking at Solus.
I'm willing to allow it.
It's your Malty. I can't do anything to her with it.
She hands the multi.
Okay.
He's
Takes-
a sin. This is our enemy. We should just dispatch him.
He takes the Malty.
Did you actually say that?
Yeah, and I'll have Sid move forward a little bit too.
He's like he kind of like moves away from Sid, and at this point he has probably not actually noticed Simon yet, and when he notices Simon it makes him like jump like 5 feet. He's like, whoa, and like almost back to the wall. He almost drops your Malty, but not quite. And it's like he's shaky hands, and he's looking at the Malty, and he looks up at Fiona, and he looks back down at the Malty, and he looks up at Fiona, and he's like,
This is impossible!
where did you come from? As he hands the Malty back to Mary.
Is he now speaking directly to Fiona?
Yeah, he's talking to Fiona now.
I actually don't remember where Granny brought me from.
You don't know. I mean, from Sin. From like the Sin homeworld.
Yeah.
That's all you know. You were, remember,
Dart.
on Dart. Yeah, you grew up on Dart.
Yeah.
From young, you don't remember anything before Dart and Granny.
My granny raised me on a planet called Dart.
Dart.
There weren't very many of us on the planet, and we kept to ourselves. Why?
Dart.
Did you ever tell me Granny's real name? Or do
Old
I know?
Grand Creel.
Yeah, I mean, you really didn't know much.
Okay.
She was Granny, yeah, Granny Creel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like Da Vinci Code vibes from this.
I have a feeling that Fiona is not a clone, but is the source.
Who was your grandmother?
What?
Who
Did-
was
all
your
I heard-
grandmother?
We didn't hear the
Oh,
who
no.
part. We
Oh,
just heard the
yeah, we-
was your grandmother.
Fuck
Yeah,
your
yeah, we-
grandmother!
We-
Fuck your
we-
grandmother!
We heard, was your grandmother, and I thought you were
Yeah.
giving us a really long
Yeah, some
pause
kind of-
before you
No,
before
no.
you said it.
No. No. Said, who is your grandmother?
All I knew of her was her name. That she gave was Granny Creel. I was an infant. If I ever did arrive on Dart, I was an infant. I don't remember anything but that place. And these people rescued me. What do I have to do with those people in the tubes upstairs? Do I have a picture of Granny?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
There
you
we
actually
go.
you have a physical picture of her.
I have a physical picture of her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she kind of side eyes over to Guy and is like, keep an eye. As she lowers her weapon a little bit, she kind of rummages around in her pack, and she pulls out a picture, and she shows him. This is Granny. I'm assuming I'm probably in the picture with her, as has like a fin or
Nathan
something.
says I have some pictures of Granny.
I don't want to see the websites you're going to. Choose Nathan's for the best in class. That L should be an R. Choose Nathan's for the best in class.
He looks at the picture, and he looks at you. And he
comes.
He takes like a deep breath, and he just like, he looks like he's like thinking for a minute. This cannot be. This cannot be.
I'm standing right in front of you.
What troubles you so, Mr. Conk?
This person. I believe it to be Angalora Sin.
Is that a name that I would recognize?
Mandalore? Mandalorison?
Mandalorian.
The Mandalorian Sin?
Mandalorian Sin. That's like the XXX parody of Mandalorian of the Mandalorian with Katie Sack-on instead of Katie Sack-off. Even though
Katie Jack-off.
The Katie Jack-off, that's better. Yeah, that's really good. No, Angalora Sin.
Apologies, my sin history is not my strong suit. Is this of nobility or of some kind of great importance, this Angalora Sin?
She was the grandmother of the Overlord.
When you say Overlord, is that that's not lore, is that his dad? Didn't he kill his dad?
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Wait. The grandmother of the Overlord?
So the great grandmother of lore and a child. Maybe this is like lore's. How old is Lore? Or at least was when he died?
If Lore was still alive today in his original form and not as a clone, he'd be 27.
Well, there you go. We have Lore's sister here.
I need that Henry Cavill meme right now.
Wait, which one?
Fuck.
My porn is old issues of Popular Mechanics, says Nathan. All those pistons.
Granny passed. How long ago would it have been at this point?
It's a while ago. You were you were like a teenager when she passed away, so like 10 years.
she's passed away now 10 years. But wait a minute. Are you saying that Lore is my relative?
The genetic material used to create the chimeras that you discovered is not yours. It came from the Sim Prime.
Wait. You mean... You mean...
So,
And Mary chimes in. Are you saying that Fiona here is a clone of Lore?
gender swapped lore. We got it all here at Dicks in the Dark.
Or just been frozen.
Not
For
a
ages.
clone. Look at the genetic code. His twin.
So it was sister. Okay.
Which should not be possible.
What do you... Why, don't the Sin have twins? There are no Sin twins?
Like what? Don't have two twins with the sale? Like, what's going on?
They don't have twins? The Sin don't have twins? Is that rare or something?
He's like,
Does this mean this could be helpful?
his
about-
eyes get real fucking big and he starts like pacing around the room now. And he's like wringing his hands.
Does this help in reaching lore, or at least restarting your research here now that you've woken?
I don't understand. The Sim Prime is alive. He's not alive. I don't understand.
Well, we believe the Sin Prime to have, I don't know if reincarnated is really the correct term, but has come back again as a
Has recome.
He's recome.
He keeps
coming
he keeps recoming.
Recome.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
That is an odd. Yeah. So you know, there's all kinds of recoming. There's all kinds of that recoming happening.
Yeah. We believe his current existence is in the body of a clone, from which he is departed with one of our party members in the past.
You cloned the Sim Prime?
We did
No.
not clone him, but we
No,
believe that's what he is today.
Ah. Tell me
We
this.
simply found him and then enabled him to revive.
Tell me the state of my beloved overlordship. Who commands the Sin, if not the Sim Prime?
I can tell you this right now. Fiona is becoming more and more disgusted with this dude as he speaks. Because, like, she is disgusted with this with her entire race, and this dude has a hard-on for this lore dude who she just discovered is probably her fucking twin brother. Her finger right now is kind of like doing this.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get useful information out of him. Who is the current? Remind me.
That's Rubicon.
Oh, that's right. It's Rubicon, who's not even a sin.
Who's not even a sin.
Should we tell him that?
I think so.
The current leader of the sin is Daniel Rubicon.
Rubicon Daniels.
Rubicon Daniel.
Daniel Rubicon is something else, Dan.
It depends if we're going Japanese or.
Oh wait a minute,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right. Daniel Rubicon is something.
Yeah,
Is a completely different thing, isn't it?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, I mean, you've reused this so many fucking times.
Yeah,
It's like
I've used the name a little bit. Oh my gosh, my cat.
Need to go to the timeline.
By the way, if you look in our pet, there are pets in there already.
Ah,
Oh,
excellent.
we got some pets.
Woo! Post your
We got
pet in
some
our
pets.
Discord. Pet Discord.
It's Petcord.
Yeah, we're pivoting. We're pivoting to pets
Yep.
in the dark.
Dogs in the dark.
Anyway,
Anyway,
what was the question?
who rules the Sin Overlordship?
It's Rubicon Daniels.
Apparently, it's Rubicon Daniels. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on. He hasn't recognized Guy yet, has he?
Definitely not. Or you
He
would
hasn't
not
even
be
looked
talking
at
to us.
Guy. He hasn't even looked at Guy. He's like, Guy's kind of been just like Guy's right there. But he's actually kind of been hanging around in the back, really, because like he really doesn't. He feels like he would probably just shoot this guy in the head. So he needs to stand back because he doesn't want to. He wants you to be able to get information or whatever and stuff. So the guy's like he's kind of back in the back. But the dude he almost has a fucking seizure when you say Rubicon Daniels.
Him and Fiona are back there. Their fingers are twitching.
None of this makes any sense. And you said you're not here for any of this. You're here for what?
Your lore. When he woke up on our ship, he put our captain into some kind of a coma. We are here to find the cure for our captain.
You think that whatever is affecting him originated here?
This
I
is
don't
the
know if that's
BioLab.
entirely.
It's a BioLab.
One of hundreds.
It's the only one we know of.
The only one with me. I will make a deal with you.
It depends on the terms of the deal.
I am the director of this project. If there is anyone who can save your captain, it is probably me.
And what do you want in return?
To live, for one. To know the full truth of the Sim Prime. Of this, Fiona Creel. Of you. And your group. Knowledge for knowledge. Truth
Fiona's in the back.
for truth.
6 weeks in a ship with this.
Yeah, that's gonna be rough.
6 weeks in a ship with this piece of blarg.
With the captain. Oh man. I gotta really come back and dissect this.
How do we know?
Yeah,
we
Ren's
can
like,
trust
yeah,
him?
this guy's a Valarkan dickhead.
How do we know we can trust you? How do we know that when we get you back to our ship, you won't do something worse? You've already said that your allegiance is to your, what do you call it, the prime thing, whatever?
The Sim Prime.
My allegiance
Sin Prime.
is to the Sim,
Sim Pariah.
Prime.
Then how do we know that you will help us?
You seem to
Well,
indicate that the Sim Prime has had dealings with you.
We do seem to. It seems to indicate we will be on intersecting paths again in the future anyway.
Not if we
It
kill
is-
him right here. Yeah, but it's just like, just this guy gives me the creeps.
If what you say is true, and the imposter still sits on the throne, the overlordship is corrupted.
Ain't that the truth?
I have a question.
Yes.
Did you personally know Angalora?
No. No. I personally knew the Sim Prime. I personally knew the Overlord. I did not know her. I recognized the
can't-
picture from state media.
You can't tell me anything about her that I wouldn't already know.
If she raised you as you indeed said, no.
Fiona.
Maybe I could, but nothing you couldn't learn from public record.
Fiona, hear me out. I understand that this is all a lot to take in. But our mission, at least mine, of utmost importance right now, is to ensure the safety and survival of the captain. It seems at least reasonable to me that this Hirok fellow is invaluable to that. And I think if we do end up taking him, you know, whether this is fate, prophecy, what have you, I feel like this is an invaluable decision in the continued course of our adventure.
She lowers her weapon and walks over to Solus and puts her hand on your shoulder and says, Solus, my allegiance is to you and your group. You rescued me. You got me off of that world. You took me in as your own, even though I'm one of them. I won't kill him yet. Not until you tell me to.
I can.
And then she backs off and pulls her weapon right back up.
I can appreciate that, Fiona. Thank you. I am generally amenable to what Mr. Conk has requested here on the additional, let's see, the additional explanation of his knowings of perhaps his side of this prophecy of the sin, and what perhaps the sin pariah lore is planning to do next. I would very much like to get our party member Anya back. It is, it's concerning the how things played out.
Does the Sim Prime know about you?
Very much so.
Wait, like us or Fiona?
No, Fiona.
Oh.
Definitely not.
I don't think so.
She definitely came after the fact,
Yes,
since we last saw Lore.
Yeah, actually. So
Right?
Fiona arrived on the ship as Lore was breaking away, right?
No, that
Or
happened
no,
way
no,
later.
no.
That happened way
Okay.
later. No, because they went to Dart
No.
after.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
That feels way more
Lore
recent.
has
Yeah, that's way
Yeah.
more recent. Yeah.
Lore has no idea that Fiona is with us.
She changes everything. Ways that I cannot foresee. I am scientist. I am not a mystic, not a priest. But this changes everything. Hidden.
Why do I get the feeling that on this 5 weeks back, we're going to get this guy in here, and all we're going to get are questions like, Arthur, did he come a lot?
I was wondering about if we do take this guy, the other guy that we rescued is gonna freak the fuck out.
Freak the fuck
Oh,
out.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
Oh
Yeah, he is.
yeah. Oh
I've
yeah.
been thinking about that in the back of my mind the entire
Yeah.
time.
Oh yeah. Here at Kunk is definitely Tenzin Cade's torturer for several years.
That's the one we have to worry about is Tenzin Cade trying to kill this dude.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's really what you're gonna have to worry about. He's gonna fucking freak out.
We're gonna have to try to figure out how. Wait a minute. Does our ship have a place for like to put somebody in like solitary, or to keep people away from? Is there like a room?
I don't think so.
I mean, remember, it's really close quarters.
Yeah.
I mean, your ship is, you gotta think
Yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
Doesn't it have like 2 stories, but they're like kind of tiny because one of them's used as like
well, there's
Mary's
2,
motorcycle.
right,
garage.
but and one of them is only like half the ship, basically. Like, here's like a, so basically this is like the bridge area up here, and then in the back there's this area, and then there's effectively this again below. So that's how much space, but actually that's not even yours, because wait a second, yours, the roadkill, hang on, is there. So you have the addition of the sleeping pods and the lavatory facilities. So you have an even less room.
Yeah, this is going to be a cramped journey back for sure.
Yeah.
Plus we're bringing shit back with us.
Right.
Yeah,
Plus you're
including-
attempting to bring back some samples, yes, that sort of thing. So yeah, it's
So now this begs the question: do we need to continue searching, or do we
Yeah.
stop and trust this guy?
Oh, we definitely need to keep searching.
yeah,
I
and
would like to finish this place out searching. But
yeah, I mean, it's
Although-
do you really trust this guy? Also, what do you do
There
with him while you search? Like this is when
Yeah.
like
think he
having
comes along
Mike
with
as
us.
I
Yeah.
think might be a good idea.
Well, here's the thing, though. How are we going to put him back there with Mike? Because Tenson is already back there with Mike.
Yeah. Actually, Guy will step forward and he'll be like, "We should just lock him in a room. I can stand guard." And when
I mean-
Guy
Okay,
says
so
that,
yeah.
Here It Kunk looks
the
at Guy, and
The guy
also
probably shits his pants.
yeah, he also like bang against the wall, and he's like, "Ah, you."
all right, so that finally happened.
Here It Kunk looks so fucking confused. He's
Here It
he's
Kunk is-
processing a lot of information at the moment.
He might actually be just now afraid enough because of all the people who are here now that want to kill him that he will behave.
Let's see.
Plus, he's not going to want to do anything on the ship. He wants the ship to make it. He wants to live. He probably can't fly that. He probably can't. He doesn't even realize we've got a Sin ship. I can guarantee it. And he probably can't fly it. He needs us at this point. So he needs to behave.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like he's at the moment. He's pretty helpless.
One thing Mary's going to do. She's going to.
Obviously, anybody could be dangerous, but
Does he have nano probes in him? Does he have nanobots in him?
Does she scan him?
Oh yeah. She's at this point she's scanning him. She's like
Hashtag scan for scans. He does
Yes.
not. He has no nanodroids inside of him, though there's evidence of work.
oh, so he's not 100%. He's got some work done to him.
There's evidence of nano repair, but he's not augmented.
Okay. He's not
The way-
augmented.
So if I'm
Although I bet
understanding-
he can tell that I am.
Well, yeah, I mean, he sees your implant.
Mhm.
It's on your head, like it's on your
Yeah.
temple, and it's on your. We couldn't see the one on your hand, but he can see the one on your temple through the bubble. What's this now, Cameron?
So if I'm understanding, because it's played out over the course of several real-time years. But so basically, it feels like this is an unsteady alliance, but Rube is really just like the enemy of both sides because he kind of betrayed Oron, and he definitely is not, viewed favorably in the Sin sector.
It's
So,
one
like-
of the things that's been a big mystery is Rubicon. Is
Yeah.
why is he even accepted as the leader? That's kind of
Yeah.
an unknown thing that just doesn't really make any sense that you could theorize on, but why the fuck would they take him? But they did. And it does
definitely a
seem
lot of
like when you
mystery
talk
work
to
be-
regular Sin people, they're not thrilled about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So while Hirakia probably understands that there's a lot of old enemies here and new enemies, and obviously Piona is very unhappy with him just from a race kind of standpoint. But maybe we can find some common ground. I don't know. I mean, obviously he's going after, he's a loyalist of lore and like whatever his understanding of the Sim prophecy is, and I'm pretty sure we got really recent information about our understanding of the prophecy with like the galactic picture you showed us recently.
Which
That
actually, like, these characters don't even
is a
fucking
different
know
party.
about.
Yeah.
That's the
Okay,
other
so
party.
that was kind of a slip, but
Right.
oh my goodness.
Actually, if Solus is thinking about this, have Solus make a wisdom check.
Come on, Solus. That's a pass.
Solus watched and rewatched the show.
It's true.
So
Big
he's
fan.
like pretty like intimately familiar with the show. One of the things that he remembers from the show is that Lore is supposedly born at the exact same moment as Marisol and Rubicon.
Yeah, I was looking at that on the timeline you give us. Like, oh wow, minus 28 or 27 years. All these people were born right here.
Which means that if Lore was born at the exact same time as Marisol and Rubicon, if Piona is indeed Lore's twin sister, she was also born at the exact same time, meaning that the twins. So Solus is kind of thinking about this and realizing, well, wait a second, if she's Lore's sister, that both twins were born at the same time.
Yeah, definitely some crazy kind of destiny.
There's all kind of twin cest happening
All
all over the
kinds of
place.
twin cest, exactly. Hashtag scam for scans. Yes. So at this point here at Kunk he's like, he looks exhausted and he's asking about food and maybe a suit, because he's now aware that the rest of the facility is not powered, and that the life support is going to be is not exactly running in the other sections. He's not going to be able to leave this room. So yeah, that's kind of his main concern. He's switched off from all this talk about the Sim Prime and all that shit, and now he's kind of like, he actually seems a lot more like just like a broken old man at this point, and he just wants food and to get warm and like maybe lay down.
Okay. Well, what do you guys
Is there
think
some of that
this?
fucking methamphetamine that you guys found earlier that he could possibly have? He was addicted to that. Everybody here at the station was. He actually does ask you if you have the drug. The amphetamine drug.
I mean,
like, he asks you.
It'll probably keep him calmer than him going through withdrawals while we're trying to sort things out. I'm fine with giving it to him.
So yeah, that's his current thing, is he wants drugs, food, warmth, clothing, comfort. He wants to be comfortable again.
I think he will have a lot of information, but he also, being in his position, especially with the Gorgas, I think is really dangerous for us.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
So-
horribly dangerous. he's one of the he's like one of the most dangerous men in all of this. Like,
Yes.
He's like the equivalent of Dr. Brown to the resistance.
the other
right,
side.
for the
Yeah,
other
on the
side,
other
yeah,
side.
for the
Yeah.
sin, yes, yeah, exactly.
Mary leaves. Mary walks out of the room so that she's out of his earshot,
Okay,
so that she can radio Mike.
okay.
Because she needs to let Mike know what's
Mike
going on.
know
So
what's going on.
She's
Mike's like,
she is
oh,
the-
for crying out loud, what are we gonna do?
and
what
then
are we gonna do with this
while
guy?
while she's out of the room, she messages Solus on his private channel. Solus, what are we going to
Just
do
Discord
about...
notifications going off.
Yeah. Blip, blip, blip,
What's
blip,
that sound?
Yeah. What are we going to do about... What's his face?
Tensincade.
What are we going to do about Tensincade? I can
Yeah, that's a good
guarantee you
question.
that this man tortured Tensincade. They need to know about each other before they...
Yeah.
Flip a coin, keep one of them.
I honestly don't have a good answer to that. Maybe we could hide them from each other, but probably not on our
On
ship.
the ship for
Is,
5 weeks.
Why do we have Tensincade again? What is he
We
giving
rescued
us?
Tensincade.
We kind of rescued him from him being a shriveled.
10,
Right.
10
Like,
was the
baby
growing
man.
man. 10 was he's a good guy. He's a good guy, confirmed. He was a star gunner with the Star Alliance. So he was against the sin.
Right.
He was captured and basically like tortured and
He's also-
experimented on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like horribly
Biologically
experimented
immortal.
biological.
Literally, we cannot get rid of a good guy for a bad
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
There are several people in the party that would. There are people in
Yeah.
the party who would absolutely do that, but there are people in the party.
Oh
that
yeah.
absolutely
Guy
don't
would
do
never
that.
let that
definitely have-
happen. Guy would
Well,
never
yeah,
ever
I-
let you hurt Tensincade. No, there's no
I
way.
forgot about his.
Because
origin
Guy
for a
is
second there.
was like a star gunner. Like there's
Star gunner,
loyalty between the two of them, even though they didn't like technically serve together. Like they're from the same place and like they're the same, not the same system, but the same like group of systems or whatever. So yeah, Guy would never let anything happen to 10 at this point, unless 10 just went, totally off the
Nuts.
rails.
Deep shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, which
but-
he might
So,
upon this
so-
information.
Yeah, exactly.
so Mary says to Solus that she'll tell him. She'll tell this idiot. She'll tell Hirok, and that she'll try to do it in the best way she can, and that she'll let him know that he absolutely needs to be on his best behavior. And she'll look at Guy is when she does it. So basically she walks back into the room and she's
Okay.
like, there is one more thing you need to know
Yes.
before we take you to our ship. We rescued somebody else.
One of my comrades?
No. Tensin Kane.
Who?
Ooh, slave
Shriveled.
456.
Exactly. He's like, who?
Yeah.
He doesn't know names.
We rescued him as a specimen. He was a shriveled man.
Shriveled.
Yes.
He was
He
probably
indicated that
significantly
you-
less shriveled the last time you saw him.
And he's alive? Here?
He
Now?
is. Yes, and he's on our ship. And I can guarantee you that he's not going to have a good reaction to you.
You see here he gets a big smile.
It's like the experiment was a success.
It worked.
What'd you say?
He says it worked. And his
yes.
smile gets really big, just for a second, and then he's like, I'm hungry.
You do realize that if anything bad happens, and she looks directly at Guy,
What am I going to do? Look at the state of me, woman. And you with your firearms trained at me, I cannot withstand your plasma blasts. If you wanted to kill me, you could just kill me.
says every villain ever before
Yeah.
they turn into a rampaging beast.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. I think the harder information is going to be to try to break it to Tenzin himself.
Yeah, that might be the...
No, she's already got Mike working on that.
Oh God, Mike!
Poor Mike. Like, buddy. No, we've been making you comfortable, but I got some...
We're gonna make you a little uncomfortable
No,
now.
Mike is not working on that. Mike's like, I'm gonna let Mary tell this guy. I can't fucking talk to this guy about this. He's gonna flip out. I'm up here alone.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
It falls on me as responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, is this a good stopping point? Because it is 11.
That's a good question.
Actually, as you tell Hirik Kunk that, he looks at you and he says, the subject you found just might be the key to your captain's survival. Dun dun dun! And that's a good ending
immortal.
point. That's a good ending point right there.
Yeah.
All right.
I think so. Don't you? Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hell of an episode.
Yes.
We've been having a lot of hells of episodes.
So we pretty much have antagonistic sets of twins. One for the good side and one for the bad side. Linked together by destiny.
But one of the bad twins is
Half of
good.
the twins are
And one of the good twins is bad. And it's the opposite twin.
Mm-hmm.
And
perfectly
the other
balanced.
two twins are supposed to be dead.
yes. And I'm going to tell you right now.
But there's one upstairs. That's
Right.
cloned.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to tell you right now. Fiona was always. And the fact that Dan was like, yeah, let me play her as a character, I was like, holy shit.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
She
funny.
was always, and here's
So-
the thing, she may not have even come with you. There was a chance that she wanted to, because she wanted to get off the planet. But depending on how things went, I mean, I didn't know how things were gonna go. She was there. She might have just stayed on Dart forever. But she was gonna try, she was gonna try and get off world if she could. And when Dan was like, "Oh, I think let me see if I'll take over her as a player character," I was like, "No fucking shit." I was like, "That's hilarious."
That is pretty cool.
I was like, "That works out, actually."
See, I had a feeling.
That's so funny. Yeah. So no, she always was. This is not something that I just added in. I don't.
Hooked up.
Yeah,
in
I
the
don't
pot.
typically do that. Usually, if there's something big that's been planned, it's been planned for. It's in the DNA of the game, and it's there. And if it comes out, it comes out. If it doesn't come out, it doesn't come out.
That
It
makes
is
me curious about
Let
whatever.
me.
other
Well,
giant plot
now
points
let me.
we've passed up.
Here's the thing. Let me ask you this.
True.
though.
Yeah, there are some things that
Was she
interesting
was she gonna be
secrets.
good or evil? Am I
That
or am I
may still
playing
come up.
her? Am I playing her the way I'm playing her?
You're playing her the way that you're playing her. She was kind of neutralist basically. I mean, she was a thief that her grandmother died. She was young. She got in with the lizard gang and Fizz, and that was the thing. And she figured when you guys came around, she figured, oh, these guys might be the ticket for me to fucking finally get off this like exile rock that my granny for some reason ditched us on, who knows why, because she doesn't know. She didn't know.
Well, now she knows. Now she knows exactly. She doesn't know exactly, but now she has a pretty good idea.
Pretty
of
good
why Granny ran
idea.
away with her. Yeah.
Pretty good idea of why she got ditched. So yeah. That is
That's funny.
yeah. So
That's
yeah, when
funny.
you were like, "Oh, I'm gonna take her over," I was like, "Oh, that's actually kind of perfect." I was like, "That's great." That ensures 100% that she's sticking around, that she's part of the party. I was like, "That's really good." So yeah, sometimes the shit just works out like that. I didn't do that. I don't have any hand in that. That was all.
I will say that I came to Steve and I said, Steve, I want to go ahead and play her for at least a little while.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't even planning on playing her. I didn't think I was planning on playing her permanently.
That's funny.
But then I liked the character so much. I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna continue to play her and just continue to, just continue. And
yeah.
if I get Anya back, then fuck, I've got 5 people.
I mean, everybody's got a bunch of characters. That's the way these big long running campaigns just kind of go.
Yeah.
You accumulate a bunch of characters, and that way you can kind of, switch around when needed and everything. And
I'm definitely getting more accustomed to it. Just having multiple characters, whether they're together or not, for different segments of the plot, I suppose. But
Sure. It just we've kind of always had that. I mean, Dan, how many fucking characters did you have for our Mystara game? I mean, probably 24.
5.
I would say. I mean, a lot.
God.
A lot. A lot. I mean, not.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would say
not all at the same time.
Not all at the same time. And as far as main characters that really were featured a lot, that's maybe 5. But there were definitely a lot of little side characters that just showed up here and there that were just in the world and didn't even necessarily all interact together. They were just in the same campaign world.
In the main campaign, I played 3 people at one point.
Okay.
Did you?
Because I
played
Alsatia, I played Miri, and I played Lothlorien.
Right, but not at the same time. Not really.
There were
Miri was never in without
that.
Alsatia altogether. Unless
that's right.
No,
that's
Miri
right. That's
was never with Alsatia, and Lothlorien and Alsatia were in a kind of opposing separate parties.
Yeah.
So not really. We kind of, for the most part, most people played one character at a time. And every now and again, somebody'd play a couple of characters or whatever. But usually your extra characters were just in, they were kind of reserved. They were in a different party or a different part of the world or whatever,
It's downstairs right now, but I actually have a book. I have a notebook that has all of the character sheets in it. And
Yeah.
if it were up here, I'd grab it and I'd show you the thickness of the thing.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah, I'm sure. I
but
know
right
the
now it's down it's
I know the book
downstairs
you're
right now.
talking about. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I have several notebooks with characters and all kinds. I actually have like a giant crate of just physical Dungeons and Dragons, like character sheets and planning and like just notebooks
Yeah.
full of maps and all kinds of shit. Yeah, all that stuff. So good.
Fun stuff.
Good stuff. I was gonna try and wait for Cameron to come back to sign off, but I don't know if he's coming back.
Yeah,
I'm not
depends
sure.
on how fast he can pee. I think he just like,
Oh,
he
he's
just went to the
pissing. Oh.
He's like, I'm getting there.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
realize.
get there.
I didn't realize. I'm gonna eat my dessert then. Here, look. It's what is this called? Apple. Wait, no, not apple.
Oh, by the way,
soup
Is it apple?
Steve,
Oh yeah, it is like an
within the-
apple.
tart crumble.
in the
Cobbler.
next month or two,
Kind of, yes.
in the next month or two, I've got to move the comics.
Mmm.
I have to. Because she's gonna rent the place out, and and she needs the space now. So I've got to move the comics, which means I'm gonna look through those comics, and if there's and I'm gonna tell you right now, if there's anything that looks molded, I'm just getting rid of it.
I'm hoping that they're not. I mean, obviously, if anything is molded, they're unsalvageable because you can't do anything with mold.
Right.
I hope that they're not molded. I'm really, really hoping. There's some cool stuff in there, but yeah, if there's mold, then yeah, unfortunately,
because
that's
I'm
no
not
good.
putting that in. I'm not putting that in my garage.
No.
I'm
If there's moldering and molding and stuff like that, I'm hoping not, because there's a whole big ass box of Dragon magazine, maybe 2 in there. You should look for those. Old Dragon magazine.
I've got to get Maddie, I think, to try to help me, because those things are fucking heavy.
They're superiorly heavy. I don't even know why I used that word, but it seemed like the right word, because they're so fucking heavy.
Oh, by the way,
supremely,
you
that's probably better.
You want to hear something crazy about your niece?
What?
Your niece is in driver's ed.
Oh, I already saw the driving stuff. Yeah. I saw the driving stuff. That's cool.
Every time for Dan.
Do you realize she'll be 20 this year, which means she's almost old enough for me to actually
go out and take her to drink?
I'm gonna be able to
take her for a beer.
In like a year and a half, I'm gonna be able to take her for a beer.
That's nutty.
Or she'll be able to take me for a beer.
Oh, Country Fried Mini says, "I've got a fuck ton of Dragon if you want them, Steve. Really good condition, straight out of the '80s." I mean, I probably have a bunch of those. But they're just at Dungeon Dan's place. Actually, they're not even at Dungeon Dan's place. They're at Dungeon Dan's best friend's. They're in Dungeon Dan's best friend's garage, which is why he's saying that he's got to move them.
Yes.
With all my comics, it's literally like a pallet, like a full pallet of long boxes.
It is a full pallet. It is a full pallet.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I'll tell you what, though, Country Fried, if I ever do drive out to California, I'll meet you. I'll grab those, magazines off you.
Nice.
Quick drive to California.
Yeah, quick stop. Just pop over the border.
I'll just drive out to California, and
Not a big deal.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. Well, I feel like I'm fading fastly.
Sure.
It's
Good
after
session.
11. We had not a super exciting session, but a very fruitful literally lore-filled session that sets us up for kind of an interesting place next time. Because it gives you...
See, those are the exciting sessions for me.
It gives you a lot of dilemmas. The next episode, you've got a lot of stuff to figure out. Like, what do we do with this guy? What do we do with 10? How do we, what's the rest of the search? Because remember, this is sub-level 7, so you really only have 2 sub-levels below this. And you have Hirik Kunk, who knows basically what's here, presumably.
Here's the thing, also.
Whether he's willing to be honest
If
about
we
it or not.
True.
if we go by our schedule, we only have 2 more sessions of this month, because there are only 4 Fridays in this month.
Ah, yeah.
What is...
True.
Oh, you know what? My birthday is 2 Saturdays from now. I want
Oh,
to do something with that.
interesting. The 25th?
The 18th.
18th. Oh, sorry. Oh, 2 Saturday. Oh, yeah. That would be 3 Saturdays. The 18th.
No,
Ooh.
it's 27th.
Ah! Country Fried,
26th.
I will, if I find myself out there, I'll absolutely come and snag a sushimito with you.
That's a sushi-rito.
Sushi-rito, exactly.
Oh, well, my blind ass.
He talked about sushi-ritos before, remember? We talked about this, one of the
may
mega
not have-
dungeons, or like I think it was
I
before a
may
mega
not have.
dungeon or something. You were
maybe
probably
so.
only half paying attention. It's Dungeon Dan's
Probably
brain.
so. Yeah.
But
Anyway.
yeah, a lot to think about, guys. Good session.
Yeah.
Any final words before we say adieu?
Drop
Garrett?
your pets into our new pet Discord.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Check out the
Yeah,
Pet
that's
channel.
true.
Yeah. Link in the description, link in the chat with Nightbot if it's still there. Yeah.
And while you're
Join the
there,
Discord.
check out all the other stuff that's on our Discord. because
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of
Post
cool
in
kind of
all the
things.
other things. Just litter our Discord with a bunch of crap. We don't care. It's all good. Excellent. So we've been the dicks in the door. Oh my goodness gracious.
You caught it though.
I caught
What
it,
did
but
you-
I did dip my my elbow in
Caught
gravy.
Gravy.
Anyway, if you like gravy, hit like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We've been the Dicks in the Dark, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Covering his ass in gravy on the way out.
Alright, yeah, that's how you gotta do it with the gravy. Oh my goodness gracious. No, it's a, hungry man.
Ew.
I didn't have time to do anything, and
Dude,
you know.
like that thing